Little bifold minimalist wallet. Today we are going to make a wallet that is going to be a minimalist wallet, but the pockets are going to be on the inside like a bifold wallet, but it's still going to be thin and very discreet. Let's go. Now we got those cut out, we are on to the next piece of the pocket. Alright, so mid-build I had an idea to make another pocket essentially inside under these as kind of a cash holder. So we're gonna see what happens, right? What's the worst that could happen? Now we're gonna get this first pocket sewed. We're gonna start off on one end, backstitch a tiny bit. I don't know if I do this right, but it's how I do it. So now that we've done a backstitch, we're just gonna run this right across, go through, over, a little bit of tension. Now you don't want to pull too hard, because then it makes your stuff dang near impossible to bend. A little bit of heat. Oh yeah. Now we're nice and smooth. Now that I've got my pockets sewn on, now I'm going to start getting all my edges cleaned up and dyed and get that process going. First I start by beveling my edges a little bit. Just kind of get those loose ends off and the sharp edges taken off. Now that I've got my edges cleaned up, everything's kind of how I want it, I'm going to dye my edges with this leather dye. I try to get a good heavy coat of this dye on there so it really sets in and it's gonna last for a long time. Now for this next part, I'm going to use fabric tape to tape down sides, edges, everything, get ready for punching holes. Now I'm going to use my scratcher, my wood awl, to get underneath this fabric tape, lift it up, and just get that protective barrier off there. So I'm left with only the sticky. Now we've got our edges pressed down on this. Now we align this pocket. Now that I've got everything laid out, taped, ready to go, I'm going to mark my punch holes so I know I'm even all the way around. Now we're stitching the inside part of that pocket. So this will make so we can actually access that cash spot and make a nice little pocket under these pockets. Now that we've gotten both these inside seams done, we're going to transfer it to here. Now we're going to use fabric tape to put along the edges to put on this so it stays in place. Now again, I'm no professional. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Most of the things I do, I learn by doing. And that's okay. Let's peel these protective layers off. Now we are going to carefully line up our edges and try to get an exact fit. And now we have punched all the holes, everything in this. It is ready to be stitched together. And that's what we're going to do. And now we gotta sew the other side together. Same stitch. Pull it about the same tightness. Now we've got both sides fully stitched, and this is the outcome. A minimalist bifold wallet. This thing is smooth. It is fully finished. This is the final product. Little bifold minimalist wallet. 4 cards. It can hold a little bit more. And then on top of it we got our nice little slides in here. So, if you want to use it for cash, you can. If you want to use it for card, you can. Either way, you've got a wallet to hold your most valuable items and it not to take up a ton of room in your pocket. This could absolutely be a front pocket, or you could just carry it every day in your back pocket, because this thing is not going to get you sitting up all crazy.